In about 100 days, voters in Nevada will decide if recreational marijuana should be legal. And a new KTNV Rasmussen Reports poll shows that a majority of voters currently support question 2. Joining us now, 13 Action News political analyst Jon Ralston. And this wouldn't be the vote that would just say, okay, it's legal. This would begin the process, just to be clear.
Well, yeah, I mean, medical marijuana is already legal, and you do this, you get recreational marijuana in Nevada. We'd only be the 5th state to have this. And of course, I had the head of the Pro-Pot initiative, Joe Brezny, coalition to regulate marijuana like alcohol. They make it sound so innocuous, right? But of course, it's very controversial. He talks about how prohibition hasn't worked. But one thing people forget about this, Steve, is that, guess what? It's a Schedule I drug, and that means it's illegal at the federal level. I asked Joe Brezny about that.
You will acknowledge that the federal government would be within its rights to come after states that have legalized
This is federally
marijuana.
illegal, yeah.
Right? It's federally
it's
illegal.
one of the biggest questions when people call me to get into the business. I say, you realize this is federally illegal, right? And a lot of them don't. But this is federally illegal. It's something that prohibition is wrong. It is wrong, and it needs to change, and that's why we're doing this, because you have, like I said before, you have people that are really choosing to consume something less harmful than alcohol, and if they're caught doing it, their choice is you're either an addict, even though 92% of the time you're not, or you're a criminal, even though 100% of the time they're not.
Covered a lot of ground in that interview. Will be posted on our website a little bit later.
Good. It's also causing some banking issues. I mean, the medical marijuana industry is having some problems there because, you know, a lot of banks are afraid to handle any of their business transactions.
Banks are regulated by the federal government, right? Now, the Obama administration has said it's not going to go after states such as Colorado, which has the biggest marijuana industry. But guess what? Barack Obama's not going to be president in a few months. What's the next president going to do? You can see Joe Brezny wasn't thrilled about talking about that part of it. Tomorrow we're going to have the other side of the argument, a man traveling around the country trying to stop these initiatives.
Well, and a lot of people are going to be looking to states like Colorado to see just the health issues, traffic accidents, a lot of stats that we'll be finding out from Colorado.
And how many young people are going to get hooked on marijuana. Is it going to be more, or if it's regulated, as Joe Brezny argues, then maybe they won't.
All right. Thanks, Jon.
You bet.